Hello and welcome back, hope you're well and all that. So, today being everything's in, or all milk cows are in, should I say, I feel it's as good a time as any to talk about cows and discuss what's occurring and what's happening amongst the herd now, going into winter and stuff. So, what is there to say? At the minute, currently, there is 95 in the herd because of TB, that took a couple and a couple of Heifers and what have you. Anyway, 95. We're milking 78 because we've got a lot dry, just because when the bull went in and so on and so forth. There's quite a few sort of mid-lactation cows, so we are, at the minute, they're averaging about 28 litres a piece a day, which, let's say, Holstein isn't so bad. And they're just on grass and, not on grass, they're on pit silage and brewer's grains. That's all this lot are getting. The other shed are on 2 different sorts of bales and other stuff. Well, that's a discussion for another day. But no, so that's that. We're averaging, they're averaging 4.6 for butterfat, 3.5 for proteins. Cells are running at about 150, something like that at the minute across the herd, which isn't too bad. We've currently got a lot of. I've just scanned the other day, and that was sort of the end of the Angus AI scannings, and then we're back on now to conventional semen again, and we've used a lot of sex semen through the summer. So once this group of Angus has finished calving, there will be a lot to sex semen, and then there'll be, like I say, from then we've gone on to conventional. Not because we really want to use conventional, just because with TB being how it's been and that sort of stuff, we just feel that it is better to get the dairy replacement calves. I know conventional will give us a few more bull calves perhaps than using sex semen, but we just feel that's what's got to be done at the minute. You know, if there gets too many Heifers, we can sell some, can't we? That'll help cover loss in single farm payment and that sort of stuff, won't it? So it won't be a big deal. But no. But like I say, we've just finished serving to the Denvo Leeds and Windstar Reggie, both out of Genus. That was conventional. The sex semen that we've been using has been off Cogent at the minute, and we're on. We've used Hawk, John Boy. We've got John Boy in the flask now. Everlast, we're using that a bit at the minute. Well, that's more on the Heifers at the minute because there's a few Heifers in for bulling, or quite a few Heifers in for bulling. But what with TB and having a bit of crypto and stuff, and then what BVD come amongst them a touch, we're just stretching as Heifers out a touch because that's basically we haven't got as many Heifers sort of spring summer building next year, but we've got quite a few for winter. We'll have a few for next autumn, which the summer's going to be a bit low. Well, no, we used all that Reggie up and that leads up, so now we're moving on to Einstein and All Cove. They're both off CMEX. I say they seemed, for what we wanted, they seemed all right. Seemed like they do a job and doing. But again, whether it's how the summer's been with grass, we've never been an abundance of grass, but we've sort of done well. We've sort of kept going. But they've come in, the cows have come in again this winter in real good condition again. Like they come in last winter in real good condition, and they've come in again now, and we've got like this red in here. She's an Heifer that's calved at about 26 months, just a little old, bit big, but like she really is milking well. And then if I can find them, there's perhaps aren't on this side, but there's like this one here has come in milking well. She'll be a third calver now. Like I said, they really have come in milking well. With let's say, whether it's just how the summer's been, the grass, they've come in. We hadn't, because because of grass running out and sort of the year how it's been, we haven't. Sometimes we try and keep them out in the autumn to try and get more grass in them, because they've just run out of grass basically. Well, for the milk cows, the young stock are getting to it now, mauling round it. So that they've come in, and obviously with them coming in as early as they've come in, they've not early really, but with them coming in how they've come in, they have come in good nick, which I always think is a good thing, because it's easier. Same with fat stock, it's easier. Like if they bring them in where you've been chasing grass, especially on these Holsteins, you can lose milk, lose condition, lose fertility all winter. Whereas if you bring them in now, they'll keep the milk, they've kept the condition, and you won't lose your fertility, and it'll just make winter a lot easier for you. That's with everything going forward, with the getting them in calf, let's say with milking the lot. Like they've come in, some years we have bits of lameness when they come in, but up to now we've not got anything majorly lame. But no, let's say they have sort of come in well. Like, she's a rainstorm heifer. She's been calved about 50 days now, and she's giving just over 30 kilo, which, like for us and heifers and stuff, that's pretty good, especially for winter. Like I say, she really is milking well. A nice big thick set heifer. I see there's one or two. There's a big white one somewhere. I don't know whereabouts she'll be in the shed. Down this bottom probably. There is quite a few of these rainstorm heifers about, and they all are biggish, thick set heifers like that. They are quite nice heifers. Oldest cow in the herd, just gone 12-year-old she has. I see, not in calf when we scanned the other day, but she's just, if she gets in calf, she gets in calf. If not, she can, live and sort of retire off a bit, but she's taking no harm. She's just calved down, she was a late calving heifer, just calved down for a second calf. She's milking well. She's coming in and giving sort of 35, 40 kilos. Doing. They've all come in good nick. Do that. Get that angle. Wet sun's on his eyes. Like that there's a Monty. She's at the borderline to fat in my eyes for dairy cows, for us anyway. From being Holstein like. No, they are. I think they're nice. I say there's some good. They're coming in good nick. They're milking well. Doing. It's like there's a second calf, third calf she is. Sorry, she had a short-horn heifer calf, a big short-horn about mid-September. And again, she really is milking well. Like the year we had, the silage isn't rocket fuel really. It's not. It's good. It's good for the year we had. We had 3 really good cuts when it's all analysed. Like, quality-wise, for the year, really has come well. But in terms of previous years and what we normally make, it's probably not fantastic, but it's good. It's doing a job. Well, I say they are milking well. They're on an 18% nut in par. The grains in amongst this, they're getting about 6.5 kilo a head a day of grains. And then they're getting, so just pit silage then. So they're getting, like in here, there's 75 getting, whatever that, I can't tell you how that works out. The feeder wagon's got about 3,400 and there's 500 kilo grains in there. So 2,900 between 75 of them. I'll let you do the maths on that one. Well, no, so like I said, at the early stages of winter they are doing well. I say hopefully now this next, through November, there's a lot of cows to calve. There's like about 18 to calve by first week or 2 of December. Setting a few heifers amongst that. So coming December into January, they should be milk should be upping and they should be milking well and we should be sending a fair bit. Like, they should be doing a good job there really. But now, up here are the in-calf heifers. Like her there's a bulling heifer, but she won't be bull till spring. These are the bulling heifers we're on at the minute. That's a three-way Jersey cross, that one is. Like a 3/4 Jersey. Like her there. We've served her this last day or two. And there's some nice thicker set heifers over here really. Unlike they are good sturdy things they aren't too bad. She's going to go a bit tall, I think, for our system. Just looking at her there, but other than that, like I say, they are doing well, the Heifers have. I said these ones are all in calf. These red ones calf before Christmas, they calf. And there's a big white one somewhere that calved before Christmas. Oh, that one there, she calved before Christmas. But like I said, they've come in good nick, really have done well. But like I say, and I've said it before, we try not to breed too sort of big rangy a cow, because what you find is up here where we are, like 1,000 feet, they don't winter as well as they can when like I say, the sheds are sort of an all set up 70s, 80s, for a bit smaller cow. You get a bigger cow in and they get knocked about in the sheds. The climate's a bit rougher for them, so let's say that's why we try and breed a bit dopier cow, really. But and that's our setup. Other people have other setups, other systems and that sort of stuff, and that's what works for you, isn't it, at the end of the day. But no, anyway. But that's enough talk about cows for 1 week, I think. So we shall leave it there. I say we'll go a bit more in depth in a week or two. If anybody wants to know anything a bit more in depth about it, just drop a comment and we'll do. And hopefully, hopefully it's been a bit interesting for you. But yeah, so don't drop me a like and subscribe and all that. Oh, and Tuesday coming, this will be on Saturday, so Tuesday the 19th, I am going down London in amongst these bits of, not protests are they, they're what we call them, rallies. Anyway, about the old inheritance tax thing, and I were going down with the NFU one, but then the NFU panicked because too many people were going, like, and they wouldn't stand for the farmer, but not that much. But no, so we're going on the other one, and we're going down and just hopefully having a bit of a friendly, making his voice heard, and donation to food banks and all that, and doing our bit for the just trying to get things changed, because they say inheritance tax on farms and all that could be the end of the small family farm, couldn't it? But no, that's political, we don't need to get into that, do we? But anyway, right, so whatever you get up to for the rest of the weekend, hope you have a good one, and I'll see you all next Saturday, 6. Ciao.